Hey guys, and welcome back to another YouTube video. In this video I will show you how you can create a very you know fun neural networking project. Today I will be teaching you how you can create a neural network in Python that will that will generate a rap, and it is very cool, and it is also not something that will require like hundreds and hundreds of lines of code. I don't know like the exact number, but it's not that much. You can see it's called the rap generator, and it is very easy to make. And once you can make this, you'll be able to make any other text generation neural network. So I hope you take a lot of value from this video. So yeah, so I will be, as always, I will be using TensorFlow. So if you haven't installed TensorFlow, go ahead and install it. It is very important, because otherwise you won't be able to use it. So go ahead, install TensorFlow, and then do it. It's very simple. Just open up your terminal or your command prompt. So I will open up my terminal since I'm on a Mac. But if you will be on Windows, you will open up your command prompt, and if you will be on Linux, you will open up your command prompt. Your terminal. So you can see I've just opened up a new terminal window, and you just want to type out pip3 install TensorFlow, and that's what you need to type out. If you are on Windows, you will type out pip. Now I want you to do is, once you do that, I want you to import all of this TensorFlow and all of these imports from TensorFlow. And you also need to go pip3 install NumPy. Then what we do is we create a tokenizer. So the tokenizer basically will take all of the important words. So we specify the word index, as you can see. So we make a tokenizer which will tokenize all of these words. So what a tokenizer is that it will give us a unique number to each of these words. So we have thou with 200, soul as 201, last as 202, and so on. And we have it up to kel, which is the last word, which is 721. So that is the thing. Now what I have done is opened up the data. Now I had manually created this data set, and I had also copy pasted some data from my Irish song generator. So that's why. So just put your your path, and then just type out dot read. Then I will just split it with a \n, so everything goes to a new line, and make it in a corpus, a variable. And then we just fit on the text on the corpus. So we will take the entire corpus, and then we will fit it on the tokenizer, and then we will just print out the word index. And you can also see there are a total of 722 words, like the unique words. And what we then do is we are going to be taking the all of the different letters and the tokenized numbers of them, and we are basically just processing them and padding them and predicting on them. So you can see I've created a list called input sequences, and it is an empty list because we will append it once we are dealing in this. And then we have just made a very simple for loop, where for every line in the corpus of text that we have, we just want to do that text to sequence thing which I had showed you, and that's what we want to do. And then what we want to do is we just want to do, now if you cannot recognize what code I've written after that, let me explain it to you. So what this means is, if you know, then you can do this thing in a list where this means everything, and that's the thing that you can do. So that's why we have put this colon. So everything and the index plus 1, for the index over here. And as we know, it's going up till the length of the token list. Then what we do is we pad the sequences through this piece of code. If you don't understand what I've done over here, this is basically called a list comprehension. That is a way in which you can do function like things but through a list. And for that you first need to put the parentheses and then the square brackets inside of them, and then the input sequences we just convert to a numpy array, so processing becomes easier and faster. And then we just create the predictors and label, which is just very very simple. And then this basically converts everything to the categorical. And then we just are getting some word indexes, so you can see the is 1, down is 134, off is 8, and 1 is 27. Next is the model. This is the model that we have gone with. It is a sequential model, and it is an RNN, or a recurrent neural network. As you can see, I have added an LS embedding layer with the number of words will be equal to the total words which we had defined up top, and the input length will be the max sequence length minus 1. Next, I have added a bidirectional LSTM layer. Now, a lot of people do not do a bidirectional LSTM, but the reason why a bidirectional LSTM is better than the single directional LSTM, because it will be able to look from both the ways, from forward to back and from back to forward. And then we have just added a Adam optimizer with a 0.01 percentage of learning rate. I'm sorry, so 10 in that way. And the last function that I went for this video was categorical cross entropy, and optimizer was Adam, and the metrics will be accuracy. And then we just fit the model with 10 epochs and a single verbose, so we don't see a ton of the data. So as you can see, we go from this loss to this loss, and from just a 4% accuracy to an 89.49% accuracy. Then we just get some summary on the model, and you can see that all of the training parameters and all of that. Next, just for some visualization, what I have done is just plotted all of this on a graph. I just had a look on the recording. It is very very simple. All we do is just about plot graphs and plt.plot history.history and in a form of a string, and we just give it a x label and a y label and call the show method, and we get this. We can also plot a histogram or a pie chart or anything that you want. Next, we have to provide a seed text, so the text that we want the wrap to start with. So in this case, I just wrote test, but you can obviously write an entire sentence, and the words after the seed text will be 1000. So for underscore in range, which is used when you don't have any variable, for the length of the next words, what we do is we convert all of this back to the text, and we pad it with the padding of pre. Then we just get the output word and also predict the model, and then we just make the index to predicted and the output word to word, and so then we can finally break out of the loop. And then we just add this empty, just a space over there, so we will be able to actually otherwise there will be no spaces over here, and that's why. And then we just go ahead and print it out, and this is something that we are doing for 1,000 times, so 1,000 words. You can see we have a nice big wrap, but this also will take you a ton of processing time, so I will just reduce this to 100 and make this something like wow, a wrap. There we go. And now when I will run this, you will see what happens. So it takes a second to run, but you will see that it will make a rap song. So there we go. So wow, a rap. I came and I die at the same shore of the night. You in a don't see no more. We see again. So you can see that even though the rap does not make any sense because the data that we are using is not very clean, it still can come up with a decent sentence that you can understand. So it's not something like the AI cannot even converse like in a decent way. So it's not like the whatever the AI speaks is complete gibberish. It can like speak but not nicely. Now there are some words like party, whatever this is, and sometimes it will get repeated. Now sometimes when the accuracy is not high, it will just repeat this word over and over and over and over again. So that's why. And with this, you have successfully created a rap generator. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and it was really fun for me to make this one because not that I think everyone likes rapping, but I think that if I can make such a fun video, then I think you will understand all of this in a nice and a fun way. So I really hope that you thought that this was good, and I hope that even you try this project out by yourselves. And I recommend that you don't copy the code. So that's why I'm not going to be posting this code on GitHub. I'm sorry, committing the code. And so yeah. So if you want to make this, you can just simply follow along with the video. It is not something very difficult. You will be totally be able to accomplish this. Also, you can make some other very fun projects with this now that you are familiar with text classification also, because I already made that Pokemon thing, and I'm sorry, the FIFA thing, and also the Irish song generator, and now this rap generator. So I think that you will now be familiar with how text classification works, and you will now be really good at machine learning and AI. So that's it for today, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and until the next time we meet, bye bye.